It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Utah Jazz. For Utah, they come into this game following a loss to the Raptors in Toronto. They suffered an upset loss, perhaps a loss of focus, but you can be certain that won't be the case tonight. And the clock ticking down to tip off. Kenny, you won 2 championships, might I remind you, back to back. Explain to us the makeup of a champion.
Well,
and not the makeup you're wearing right now.
I never
but
wear
the makeup of a championship team.
However, number one is the belief. You have to believe and trust in your teammates. Trust is the most important thing. And most people think trust comes from on the offensive end, but it's trust on the defensive end. Meaning, Ernie, if I'm going to send you baseline, I said that's the game plan. I have to trust that my teammate's going to be there. And I'm going to do it regardless if he misses his assignment 1 or 2 times. That's the trust you have to have.
Ernie, you know why I like drinking Shaq Fu Punch?
Why?
Because it's about finding the right mix. So in basketball terms, it's about coaches, star role players. Everything has to be working together. That's why these guys can be great.
I can't believe that you just promoted one of your products into discussion of what it takes to become a champion in the NBA.
I wasn't really promoting. I was just giving you a Shaqnology.
That's his 12th promotion. I'm going to start promoting things.
I'm not promoting the Shaqnologies. Mm-hmm. You know what? I won't say nothing else about myself or any product I'm endorsing. Man up, you two.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
The Utah Jazz have a Western Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend the home court at the Energy Solutions Arena here in downtown Salt Lake City, Utah. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. You take a look at Los Angeles. They've really been on a roll. They've gone 5-1 in their last 6 games.
You know, for Los Angeles, they haven't been the kind of fierce competitors here in the early season that they were just last year. Not even close. Could this be a team about to take a giant step backward?
No, I don't think so, Greg. I mean, they're just struggling with motivation right now. This team knows how to get itself ready for the postseason.
And now the Lakers starting group, Freak in its small forward. Roy Hibbert is out there with Brandon Bass. Then it's Russell. And it's Bryant in at the 2 spot.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just bad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
On defense, Utah. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, it's just hard to make up when you have an inability to make free throws consistently, and that's why they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. I think some doubt started to creep in when they kept missing those foul shots. I mean, you could see them start to shy away from wanting to even go to the line.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
And Favors kicks to Hayward. Nice ball movement by Utah. It's tipped. Freak with it. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. That's good. Russell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Here's Burks. Here's Gobert. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And on the season, you know, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
The Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Hayward kicks to Burks. No luck. Great D that time from Hibbert. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against Houston.
Well, it doesn't. Oh! Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. First trip to the line for him here.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or to become alarmed about it.
Good on the second free throw. Utah trailing here. Now Exum. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Pass to Hayward. 6 on the shot clock. And he jams it with authority.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
We'll now go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Quinn Snyder. Doris?
They'll be up against one of the true giants of the league in Roy Hibbert, and he talked about how impressed he is with Hibbert's dedication to improving his game, saying he's gotten better year after year, and now is one of the guys you have to account for really at both ends of the floor. Defensively, you've got to get low and try to root him out of the paint. And then on offense, we'll probably look to put him in pick and rolls to test his mobility. Seems like a smart strategy, guys. We'll see how they do.
Thanks, Doris. Now here's Hayward, following the miss by Freak. That is good. 6 points for Gordon Hayward.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Burks. No good.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
And Bass kicks to Freak. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Now, here's Burks. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one, and he gets it to go.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Here's Russell, and Derek Favors picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Freak, defended by Hayward. Here's Hibbert.
And you can see they're struggling from the field.
But still early. I mean, they've just got to trust their offense and work to get stops.
Exum with it. He's picked up by Russell. Gobert, the screen. Exum sets a screen for Hayward. Off the screen. No good off the front iron.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Here's an opportunity for us now to focus on some small forwards who play anything. Freak, number 1.
And typically you have your centers or power forwards contesting the shots down low, but he can come flying in from the wing to block shots.
That's a specialty of his. We call it the rear view challenge, or coming from the weak side. He catches so many shooters by surprise, coming in to provide defensive help at the right time and denying shots.
Now here's Hayward. He's coming off a 19-point game against Toronto, and the shot falls short this time.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
In transition, here come the Jazz.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
And it's Freak missing.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing.
And it's Hayward. That time on the assist by Burks. 8 points for Gordon Hayward.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Passes it to Russell. Freak dishes to Hibbert. Another shot. Gobert with the block. Exum with it. He's picked up by Russell. Kicks it to Hayward. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And now an 8-point Jazz lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Now Russell. After Gordon Hayward's three-pointer, they didn't go. Randall with a screen for Freak. He dishes it to Randall. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Lyles checked in for Rudy Gobert. Booker comes in for Gordon Hayward. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Alec Burks. And Trey Burks subbed in for Exum. Chris Anderson is checked in for the Lakers. Young comes in for Russell. Now here's Booker. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And that one's good.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Here's the screen. Williams passes to Freak. Here's Randall, and so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And Young kicks to Freak. Stolen by McCollum. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Here's Jinx. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Lakers trail by 8. Freak dishes to Young. The feed to Freak. Picked by Randall. Freak passes to Randall. Shot clock at 6. Here's Freak. Burt grabs the miss.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Freak. Now the pass to Williams. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. So for the Lakers right now, Freak, he's in at small forward. Kobe is out there with Russell. Then it's Brandon Bass, and it's Hibbert in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Hayward. He's got 10. That one does not go. It puts him at 5 for 9 from the field. On the wing, Bryant. Lakers passing it around. Freak with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. Outside, Russell. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely and finished off by Bass.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
So here's Burks after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Favors. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Jazz have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets had a huge game. He ended up with 50 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it. Looking at the numbers for Freak, he's got 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Now, here's Burks. 8 points his last outing, and that's going to be a treble.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made this half. Turnovers haven't been an issue for him yet.
Lakers trail by 3. Out left to the wing. Hibbert with a screen for Freak. The dish to Hibbert. He feeds it to Freak. Five to shoot. Here's Hibbert. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now, here's Burks. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Freak. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward. And it's tied up with that one. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. For Utah, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Exum kicks to Hayward. Feeds to Exum. Clock at 6. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a 3-point play chance here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
Now, here is Russell. 17 points for him last game against Houston.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And our 2K leaderboard up on the screen now, giving you a look at the small forward position and the players with the most rebounds per game this year. Freak number 1.
You know, there are some things he does really well on the perimeter, but in the paint, his rebounding is as impressive as anything else he does on the floor.
I think that's one of his calling cards, the rebounding, and it's the feistiness in the paint that allows him to do such a good job, and they're battling those big guys down low. I mean, I think it's really what sets him apart from other small forwards. Looking at the game for Hayward, 10 points and 1 assist.
The Jazz shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now, here is Russell. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Jazz leading by 3. Hayward with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Hayward goes in, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they? And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Utah.
Jazz have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Favors with the screen. Exum dishes to Hayward. Exum sets a screen for Hayward. Out to the right wing. Here's Burks. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And the Jazz lead by 6.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
That's good.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Exum kicks to Hayward. Shoots off the screen. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Freak passes to Kobe. Dishes to Freak. To the middle. Hangs. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Hibbert. Hibbert's got 5 points so far. Pass to Hayward. And here's Burks. Favors with the screen. So here's Burks. Exum sets a screen for Burks. On its way from Hayward for 2. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Now here's Freak, defended by Hayward. Lakers passing it around. Freak dishes to Hibbert. Here's Freak. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Hayward, right side. They set the pick from deep. No luck. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
Now, here's Exum. 9 points last game. Here's Favors. No good off the back of the rim.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Freak. He's got 18. And the layup falls. Freak's got 20 points.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
So it's Utah now. They trail by 3. Out to the right wing. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. That's good. That's now 8 points for Derek Favors.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Freak. 20 points for him. Favors with the rebound.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
1:39 left to play here in the half. Hibbert with the screen. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Hibbert's got 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't have it.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
What a night so far for Favors. He has 8 points and a block.
And a pretty tightly.
Yes, guys, I'm here with Derek Favors, and Derek, a bit.
All right, listen closely, man. I've got a few things to touch on. We're going to turn this from a close game into our game. Well, we've established a clear dominance on the interior at the offensive end. And until they prove they can stop our inside game, we have to continue to pound it into the post. Something I did like? Well, a bunch of times we forced a turnover that led directly to a bucket. I wouldn't mind seeing that happen a few more times after the half. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You know, and as effective as he was at slashing to the hoop in that first half, even better at finishing once he got there.
Guys, we saw some amazing dunks from him. I can't imagine he'll be able to top those in these last two quarters, but I'd love to see him try.
Favors and Gobert, the shot-blocking duo inside. Burks the off guard with Hayward at the 3. And it's Exum in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah. Here is Bryant. He kicks it to Freak. Bass, a screen on Hayward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bass's shot, good.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Utah has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Hayward goes in. Bryant with the rebound. Kobe's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Freak. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Now here's Hayward. Fires from deep. And they will call over the back on the play.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Pass to Freak. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Hibbert with the screen. Here's Freak. And the rejection by Favors. And now Utah, fast break. Exum leading the charge. Pass to Burks. From about 16. Here's Jinx, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. He's got 8.
Finally, they get 1 to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Freak kicks to Bass. And that one's good. Bass has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Now, here's Exum. There's the pick. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Jazz lead by 4. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. The drive by Russell. Freak kicks to Russell. Here's Freak. Rebound, Utah. Hayward's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Pulls up on the wing, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Now it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Freak. 20 points for him. Lock at 6. Can't get it to go. Hayward with some nice D.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Lakers trail by 6. Kicks it to Freak. Hibbert with a screen for Freak to the paint. The 10-footer. And Roy Hibbert the bucket on the assist by Freak. And it's 9 points for Roy Hibbert.
Bad matchup for the defense, no doubt about it. Doesn't have the height to influence the shot there. Never mind block it.
All right, fans, I want everyone here in the arena to get on up out of your seats and make some noise for your Jazz Dancers.
And let's take a look now at the stats for Russell. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately, averaging 12 points, 10 assists, and 4 rebounds. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with this play here of late.
Agreed. But now the question is, can he build from this? Or will he regress back to the mean? Time will tell. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
He dishes it to Freak. Off target from 3-point range.
The defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
And there's the feed to Exum. Favors with the screen. Fires from deep. Exum's shot is off. Lakers trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. Too many empty trips. They need some points.
Kobe kicks to Freak. And the pass to Ballard. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Exum with it. It's rebounded by Bass.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Bass with a screen for Freak. A 3-ball. They get it back, and Bass kicks to Freak. Russell passes to Freak. They set the pick. Here's Ballard. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And a chance now to look at the small forwards who have been dominant this season offensively. Freak, number 1. And, of course, Gordon Hayward.
Tremendously gifted athletically. We're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
Well, we know the small forward spot is where the bulk of the scoring load rests on most teams. Those players on that list always come through in the scoring department. These guys pack a lot of firepower.
Now here's Hayward. He's got 17. That's tipped. For the lead. And again, no good by the Lakers. Utah leading. Now Burke. He's got 7. A 3-ball. And it's Hayward. That time on the assist by Burke. 20 points for Gordon Hayward.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Russell dishes to Freak. 3-pointer. No good. So Utah will take it the other way. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass. Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the 3-point line? Come on.
Utah with the ball. A 2-point game.
Shaked and baked with the crossover move, and that's what...
And Los Angeles guys shooting 47%, pretty solid. So the Lakers 5 right now. Freak in at the 3. Russell is out there with Kobe. Then it's Roy Hibbert, and it's Bass in at the 4 slot. Now here's Freak. Outside, Kobe. There's the dish to Freak. Six to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And here's Kobe from the arc. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Freak missing.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Hayward can't hit. Lakers trail by 4. Puts it up from 17. Rebound, Utah. Hayward's got 4 rebounds in this game. Floats one up, and Hibbert with the block. And now here comes Kobe, leading the break. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Utah.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets. And there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
The Jazz making a switch here. Burks is checked in.
This is what they need to do in the second half to come out with the win. It's not the only thing, but when you convert free throws at the other end, you put a lot of pressure on the opponent to play solid defense against you.
Now here's Hayward. Gobert the screen. Hayward outside. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half, but they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead. You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line, and on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
Off the screen, it's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Russell.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
And, Greg, you know how it is. Sometimes it only takes 1 or 2 baskets to get things going. Maybe we're getting ready to pump a little life into this one.
Here's Russell after Gordon Hayward's bucket. Good. 25 points for Freak.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now, here's Burks. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. And the Jazz lead by 3. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Russell kicks to Freak. Outside Russell. Lets it go from 11. No good. Hayward with some nice D. Utah leading by 3. Gobert with a screen on Hibbert. Exum with it. Picked up by Hibbert. Feeds it to Gobert. Right wing. Gobert the screen. Favors passes to Burks. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 3rd rebound tonight. The drive by Russell. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Bass with the screen. Freak dishes to Bass. He feeds it to Russell. Here's Hibbert. Rebound, Utah. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Exum kicks to Favors. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Wasted no time on that one. That's 28 points for Freak.
And with that 3, his 2nd of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Now here's Hayward. Not a lot of room. To the inside. Here's Favors. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Lakers trail by 3. And here's Russell. Dishes to Freak to tie it up. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And here's Hayward following the three-pointer by Freak. And Gordon Hayward good for 3. Hayward's got 15 points here in the second half.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Now here's Freak. Pass to Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bass. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Gobert. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Lyles check in for Utah.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress. They'd have loved to cut it to 1 there, but they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And stolen by Hayward. Exum passes to Burks. The Jazz working the ball around now. They set the pick to the middle, off the screen. Lyles no good.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's Russell. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Kobe's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And that one's good by Favors. Lakers trail by 5. Russell dishes to Freak. He kicks it to Bryant. The 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
The fadeaway. Favors can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Freak kicks to Hibbert. Inside, Freak, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Now, here's Burks. And again, it's Utah.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Russell passes to Freak. Bass, a screen on Hayward. And it's Freak missing. Jazz have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Hayward dishes to Favors. Passes it to Burks. Back to Favors. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Both teams will make substitutions. And that one falls for Favors. Lakers trail by 5. Russell kicks to Freak. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And that's 36 points for Freak.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Now, here's Exum. He's guarded by Russell. Favors sets the pick for Burks. Kicks it to Favors. Here's the pass to Lyles. Exum with a wide open look. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And that 3 was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end, and that appeared to really tighten this game up.
You can sense that the crowd, guys, is starting to feel as though this game just might be theirs.
Freak. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Take a look at what Bass has done. He has 8 points, and he's getting it done on the glass, too.
You're right, Clark. He's done some real nice work on the inside.
That was essential that he cashed in on those free throws. They're within 1 possession.
And I think Doris Burke has something.
Your Jazz Dancers.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Now, here's Exum. Here's Favors. It's rebounded by Bass. Bass has got 6 rebounds in the game. Freak kicks to Russell. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Russell's got 6 here in this quarter.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Now, here's Exum. He's guarded by Russell. Favors. And that comes off the assist by Exum. And it's now 22 points for Derek Favors. They set the pick. Russell kicks to Freak. Puts up a 3. The shot is off. Utah leading by 3. There's the feed to Favors. Comes up empty down low. And Los Angeles guys shooting it well here in the fourth quarter. 50%. The dish now to Freak. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And both free throws good from Freak. And Utah has possession. They lead by 1. Feeds it to Favors. It's stolen by Bass. He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
Exum passes to Favors. Can't get it to go. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
Hibbert with a screen for Freak to the inside. And stolen by Favors. Dishes it to Exum. Down low, deflects the pass, and stolen by Hibbert. And here we go, fast break. Freak's got it, money!
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you got to take it and make it.
So it's Los Angeles.
Well, once again, your ability to make plays with your passing was a major factor in this one. How did you get the offense clicking?
It's like this. When you set a tone at the top, everyone underneath follows. Made sure we were all on the same page, and everyone underneath me, and the rest of the team just followed suit.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
He was completely in sync with the whole team tonight. And you can see that in the assist numbers, which were spectacular, I might add. It's hard to imagine him having a better night passing the basketball. Man.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.